Target is cutting prices on more than 5,000 items this summer. The retailer is looking to boost sales and remain competitive as more consumers seek out discounts and change shopping habits because of inflation. Prices for household items like milk, bagels, diapers, even pet food are dropping. But there are concerns the move could hurt small businesses struggling to compete with larger chains on price. Mark Cohen joins me now to discuss. He's the director of retail studies and an adjunct professor at Columbia Business School. Thank you so much for joining us. What does Target's decision to cut prices on this large scale say about the current state of the economy and consumer spending habits?
COVID is abated, but the aftermath of COVID is the consequential inflation that we've been facing, that we haven't seen to this degree in the United States since the late 70s and the early 80s. And though retailers like Target, rather like Walmart, Amazon, and Costco, saw their business boom during COVID and after COVID, that was largely driven by their ability to sell grocery and essential items, and their focus on reining in costs. The problem Target has faced is they've been left out of the party. They're seen by many of their consumers as becoming expensive. And while in COVID, the consumer was focused primarily on the supply of merchandise, today consumers are necessarily focused on pricing. And so the action that Target has just announced is an attempt on their part to get back in the game, to become more relevant, to reverse the trend that they've seen in the past year, which has been a shortfall in traffic to their stores and their website and declining sales.
Is it possible to know, and probably it's not in these early days, but whether they're making a bet, essentially lower prices, get in more traffic. How much more traffic are they going to have to get to make this pay off?
Well, they don't operate in a vacuum. And so as Target has announced lowering thousands of items in price, their competition, notably, for example, Walmart, Amazon, and Costco, are not sitting on their hands. And so this is a bit of a foot race to outpace the lingering effect of inflation, which, of course, affects retailers by virtue of the price they pay for the merchandise they sell and all of their costs, their rent and occupancy costs, their energy costs, and, of course, their labor costs. And so the bet is, by lowering prices, demand will come back, and there'll be enough gross margin dollars as a result to make sense of this kind of an effort. I think Target is a little late to the party here, and the question is whether this is enough of a decision and whether or not it's too late.
That race to cut prices might sound great to people's ears, anybody who wants to see everybody competing on price to keep them driving lower. But would that have an effect on those smaller stores that don't have that kind of flexibility that a larger store might have?
This is undoubtedly an unfair issue, if you will. Smaller stores do not have the scale typically, or the wherewithal to lower their gross margins for the sake of boosting volume. But the unhappiness of it all is that prices, generally speaking, don't decline post-inflation. They simply stop rising, with the exception of some commodity goods like eggs and butter and gasoline and diesel. And so we're in for a couple of years of remediation. If you look back toward the early 80s when this was last upon us, and it's anybody's guess how this is going to turn out.